Today is the day for the West Pokot County Assembly to pass the budget for the county. Is it to pass or is it to be tabled by the county government?
Good morning, Sam Gituku here from West Pokot County Assembly. West Pokot County Assembly today will pass appropriation bill 2018-2019 of about 5.6 billion. 500 million more compared to last year's budget of 5.1 billion. I'll be talking to West Pokot County Assembly Speaker, Mrs. Catherine Mukenyang, will expound more what is in the budget. Mrs. Mukenyang, can you tell us what is in the budget of this year compared to last year?
Okay, Shitabai, I think our West Pokot County budget this financial year has an improvement of around 500 million compared what we had in the financial year we are closing 17-18. Now yesterday the House adopted a report from the Select Committee on budget and appropriation, which had indicative program-based budget of 5.6 billion, and it has distribution for each ministry, whereby the lion's share went to health of 27%, followed by education at 14%, then pastoral economy and agriculture had 9%, then public works and roads and other departments. Considering West Pokot to be among the poverty-hit counties, we have a poverty index of around 67.5%, which is also equivalent to our illiteracy levels. So we believe with this budget we will do a lot. But as a speaker of this house, there are key issues that I would wish to indicate maybe to the nation and also to our senior house, which is Senate, and the authority that is involved with the unbundling of functions. If you can see from our budget, education has been given a lot of money, knowing education is not fully devolved, but it is the county's priority. It is West Pokot County's priority is education, considering our illiteracy levels hitting at 68%. So we had to put money in education through a lot of bills that came to the House and hence ascended to as acts for us to get this county CRF amount. Education is not devolved, the primary sector and the secondary. It is only tertiary, the vocational training centers and ECDs. And if this county goes that way, that we fund what is unbundled for us, we will not get our priorities right and we will not get to what is required for the county. So my request and my plea goes to our senior house, which is Senate. We continue with unbundling, the collective unbundling of functions that was done by Transition Authority and our constitution, the 14 Schedule 4 functions. Fine, they are good, but they are not applicable to all counties in unison. West Pokot has no ports, so why unbundle ports? Why give us money for ports? We are landlocked. We need money for education. So I kindly request and I kindly wish and give a plea to the concerned authorities that we unbundle function according to priorities of counties. For education, give West Pokot money for primary infrastructure, secondary infrastructure, and money for bursaries. For security, let us have some bit of security. The community policing bit, let the unbundling still continue. And I call upon our intergovernmental commission to continue advising, mediating between counties and the national government so that we get to the fullest of devolution. And we get money because we know money follows function. And for West Pokot, I applaud the executive because also my house adopted the report from budget and appropriation without any hurdles because it was a consultative budget. The sectors presented to the select committees and the sectoral committees handled it. And then yesterday when we had our bunge mashinani at some village called Kanyarkwat. Now West Pokot is synonymous with the word bunge mashinani because what I decided as the chair of the house, we passed a motion in the house and we adopted and we gazetted some sittings outside the chambers according to Article 119 for public participation, where it allows the county's assembly section in the County Government Act, where we can have our sittings within the chambers or outside the chambers, so long as it is pegged in the law. So I applaud the work done by our executive and also my house, the 33 membership house, and we are going places with our bunge mashinani, whereby we are handling our sittings outside our usual precincts, the county assembly. And yesterday one was a success. It is the 5th one, and we are closing our financial year with that. Coming next session, we are continuing with more bunge mashinanis, and I call upon the senior house, which is Senate, also to come down to counties so that people can learn what is happening. This is a constitution, people-centered constitution. Let services go to people. And before maybe I summarize, in agriculture, what we were taken through, agriculture is going to improve the livelihood, knowing West Pokot is having 3 kind of livelihood, or 3 zones: the agricultural, the mixed farmers, and the ASAL. The ASAL are going to get animals, the mixed farmers are going to get cash crops, and then the highlands are going to get dairy and also the temperate crops. So I think we are doing well, and I also have with me my leader of majority, Honorable Thomas Ngolesha, who will also add his voice to the budget that we managed yesterday to adopt the report. And we are looking forward this afternoon to pass the bill on appropriation of 5.6 billion.